Well, it's summer holidays and many are having a well-earned break, including several of my colleagues, so I've been asked to fill in for them. I would like to apologise for that and reassure you all that I very much recognise my privilege. Thank you. Now, many Brits are going to be jetting off to spend 2 weeks in a hotel enjoying their time with family and friends. Yet some Brits are opting to stay in the UK and spend 2 weeks standing outside hotels, making their own kind of entertainment. To find out more, we sent our reporter, Kitty McOutrage.
We're all going on a summer holiday. No more working for a week or two. A song made famous by Sir Cliff Richard. And many a Brit are doing just that. But there are some who have swapped their usual 2 weeks in a tent or on a haven caravan site for 2 weeks standing outside of various hotels in the UK, intimidating the residents inside who were simply trying to enjoy their summer. This behaviour has sparked outrage amongst decent members of society who have come out to show their support to the residents, reassuring them that they are in fact welcome here. Today I spoke with Felicity, who definitely lives in the area, and she's told me what's been happening.
I'm here today because I'm very upset that the far-right adjacent are making decent, hard-working, non-racist people like myself look so bad. It is so shameful what they're doing. These are people who are escaping absolutely horrific situations like climate change and poverty, and they've travelled so far to seek sanctuary, and we should be able to give that to them. You know, we are very, very privileged people, a very privileged country. We're doing so well right now, and there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to offer them refuge. And, you know, it's so shameful that there are people standing outside these hotels trying to intimidate them when they just want to go about their daily lives, you know, making vital food deliveries for Just Eat and Deliveroo, and they just want to get on with things, and these people are blocking them from doing that. I think it's absolutely shameful what's happening right now. And you know, they claim that they're doing it because they're worried about kids. I don't believe most of these people actually have kids of their own. I don't have kids. I don't think they have kids either. I think it's just so that they can stand out here and show their far-right adjacent leanings, and it is just absolutely shameful. You know, I definitely live in this area, and I have sat on a bus where one of them has very bravely sat next to me and showed me, you know, photographs of their friends and family back home, and asked me lots of questions about, do I have children? I'm trying to just make polite conversation with me, and I thought that was so brave of them and absolutely wonderful. And it's just absolutely shameful that there are people out here being unkind and very un-British. It's absolutely shameful.
Felicity, who is definitely local, was happy to talk to us today. But when we tried to speak to the protesters on the other side, between singing bouts of Sweet Caroline and Rule Britannia, we found we could not understand their dialect. And unfortunately, all of our interpreters are now tied up working for the NHS. Will these protests continue throughout the summer? Only time will tell. But one thing is for certain. For those residents of the one out, one in hotel, it's certainly not going to be a quiet one. This is Kitty McOutrage for Sky News.
Goodness, as if we haven't got enough to worry about with all the climate change. Now, coming up, are shoplifters scumbags? The PM doesn't think so. But what do the rest of the public think? Next.